Streaming live and alive from the Midwest, it's time for Big Daddy Dizzo.
Let me be the first one to welcome you to your weekend. Golf clap for you. You made it. Here it is. It's Friday, the first Friday of March. And you made it. Is it the first Friday? 32, 1. Is that correct? Yes, it is correct. And you made it. And here it is. We talk about this week after week after week. You know what I'm doing here. You know what you're doing here. You've come here to blow off steam from your week. I'm here to help get you aligned, get you dialed in as you are standing at the threshold of your weekend. And it's my job to make sure that you are getting that attitude adjustment that you need so that you can walk into that weekend with a clear mind, ready to tackle whatever it is you got lined up for Saturday and for Sunday. And for God's sakes, man, you're not living so you can work, you're working so you can live. And that's what we're here to remind you of. That, there are other things in life, more important, more precisely important things that you need to be getting yourself aligned to. And that is stopping to smell the roses. Stopping to remember why it is you exist. You're not existing to go and listen to your boss bitch at you because you didn't get that spreadsheet done or that hole dug or that counter cleaned or whatever it is that you're getting yelled at for again. Who cares? That's done. Clock out, take your ass home, and if you need to, jump in the shower so you can wash that day off of you and get ready for the weekend. That is what it's about right here. We are weekend warriors, all of us, not just me. We're all weekend warriors. That's what we live for. We live for our own time. And if it hasn't been painfully obvious in all the weeks I've been coming at you and remind you that, we've been coming at you now for what? Over 2 years. This is episode 94. We've been doing this for 2 full seasons. We're coming up on season 3 soon. I shouldn't have to remind you the mission. The mission is very clear. To remind you and get you dialed in for your weekend. There's no better way to do it than coming here at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time every Friday, having a few laughs, grabbing a cold one with your old buddy Dizzo, and maybe watching a game as we kind of, blow off that dirt and smut from the that crap from the day and the week that just passed. So I hope you're doing all right. You look okay. I mean, let me just take a little visual inspection. You look all right to me. Hopefully everything's okay. I mean, if you got something on your mind, man, throw it in chat or, send me an email or dial me up and let me set you straight. Let me get you straight on what it is you are existing for. And it sure as hell isn't getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning so you can go and shovel some shit somewhere. It's so you can go home and live your life, be with the people you care about and love, and not put up with all that crap. And, for those of you that are finding themselves slightly displaced right now because maybe you're out of a job or you've been laid off or you quit, you told that old boss to take this job and shove it. Hey man, whatever it is, if you are currently unemployed, you are displaced because of not having full-time employment, I feel for you. Dizzo, my heart is open wide for you. There's a lot of shit going on out there. If you're in the United States right now, there is a crazy amount of shit going on, and I don't want to get into this because we try not to get political on this channel, but I feel for you. And if you are one of those unfortunate few that are finding it's not even a few, dude. If you're one of the unfortunate thousands that are finding yourself out of a job today because you unfortunately are on someone's stupid list, dude, I'm going to be toasting to you later. We do it every, back end of our happy hour stream. It's called Dizzo's Toast Time. I usually bookmark it. You can go there if you want to, if you're catching this in the rebroadcast. I'll be raising a glass to you because, look, man, I've been unemployed, and there's a distinct possibility I will be unemployed again someday. So the fact of the matter is, I know what it means to be unemployed. There's uncertainty, ambiguity, fear, concern, stress, depression. I know all those things. I felt all those things. I know what you're going through, okay? First of all, main thing, listen to me. I'm not fucking around here, okay? Listen to me clear, okay? This is not just me blowing sunshine up your ass. I want you to be very, very listening, very, distinctly to my words. You losing your job is not a measure of who you are, okay? You losing your job is not a measure of your worth to society, to your family, to your existence. You can pick up a shovel and work anywhere, okay? You can go get a job doing anything, flipping burgers, fucking passing the time away, doing some DoorDash, whatever it is, okay? Whatever it needs to be to pass time to make sure that some income is coming in. But at the end of the day, you not having a job right now and you losing your job does not mean you are lesser than you were the day before when you had that job. I'm telling you this because that's the first thing that people start to feel when they don't have a job, that they are worthless, that they are not contributing to the bottom line. You know what? You're in a family right now and you are one of the breadwinners and you are now currently displaced because you lost your job. You are still contributing by existing. You are still contributing by being there for your significant other and your family and your friends. If it wasn't for the fact that you didn't have a job right now, nothing would be different, right? You would still be existing, being part of their lives and moving that needle forward and making people happy. That can still happen even though you don't have a steady income. You can find a means to get dollars to come in the door. But at the end of the day, this is not a knock against you, and this is not a measure of your worth. Okay? I want you to let that set in for a minute. Sink it in deep. Your lack of income or lack of a job does not mean your worth is any less than it was the other day, okay? You will rebound. Things will get better. You will find another job. And if you've been in the job hunt for some time, and God knows I know people I care about who have been in the job hunt for a long time. If you're one of those unfortunate few, you've put out literally hundreds of applications and you're not getting any callbacks or you're getting declines. Sorry, we went with somebody else, whatever. Fuck them. Okay, they don't know what they're losing. They don't know what they're missing. This is not a knock against your self-worth. This is not a knock against who you are. You need to listen to me and believe my words because it's so true. Because I've seen so many people, including myself, measure themselves based on the fact that they don't have a job and they can't get a job and they keep getting declines or no responses at all, and they have hundreds of applications out there and they start to wonder, what's wrong with me? Dude or dudette, girl, guy, there is nothing wrong with you. Let me say it again. There is nothing wrong with you. This system is set up for us to fail. If you are out of a job right now, trust me, there is a alignment of planets that have to happen for you to perfectly fall into a job and get into the queue. It's just, I'm not saying this to try to stop you from doing the interview process, because it's easy to hang it up and say, well, fuck it. But the best odds of you getting the job you want right now is to either know somebody in an organization and get a word of mouth connection that way, or reaching out and making a connection with somebody. Going through the application process, through all the usual means, LinkedIn and all those other job hunt apps, they're great to get awareness of a job, but getting a job that way is almost impossible because of AI, algorithms. They're looking for the perfect, quote unquote, perfect applicant. The perfect applicant doesn't exist. Okay? The best way to sell yourself to somebody to get a job is to make a connection and talk to that human. Thwart the system, work around the system, and get in the door that way. I'm going to tell you some of the best jobs I've had. One job I was at for 16 and a half years. I didn't find that job on a a job bank. I found that job because I made a connection with the owner and I talked to them on the phone. This is back in the day, dude. This is like years ago. And I created an opportunity for myself, got myself in with an interview, and I got a fucking job, dude. And it was funny because I got in there before somebody else was even considering to get a job there. And they were trying to get a job there too. And I beat them out because, first of all, the job didn't even exist. And I got in there before they tried to create an opportunity. Okay? And I have similar situations. The current job I'm in right now is a word-of-mouth job. I didn't know about this company. Somebody else I knew was connected there, got me involved. I got in the door. And now I'm there. I'm working on 2 years and 3 months at this organization. And these are the kind of success stories that happen. You're not going to get easy success going through job banks and filling out blind applications. You could toil away writing the best cover letters you've ever written. These things could be fucking works of literary art. That doesn't mean shit if it doesn't hit the algorithm and the AI that's checking these applications. It's the God honest truth. So I don't want to burst your bubble, but I'm hoping I can set you straight and clear out some wasted time. If you really want that fucking job, dude, you can still apply for it, but then call them, hound them, try to make a connection with them. Walk by the office and stop in. Say, hey, I put an application out. I just wanted to check on the status of that. Dude, I'm telling you, that will work more often than it will putting in a blind application and waiting. I'm telling you. And this goes for any fucking job, dude. It could be a fucking $15 an hour job, or it could be a fucking $200,000 job. You need to get your shit together to make sure you look good on your resume and your cover letter and shit. But if you want to get that job, man, you've got to be aggressive. And you need to stay on it. I'm telling you, that's the only way it's going to happen for you. Short of that, again, I feel for anybody right now who's out of a job, and there's a ton of people out of job, and it's not seemingly looking much better in the weeks ahead, the way they are talking in the news. So my heart goes out to you guys. And like I said, there could be a day in the near future I could be right there with you, and I'll still be streaming and talking about it. But until that day, I'm knock on wood. I am glad I have a job, but I will encourage you to stay positive, because if you fall into a dark space and you get negative, dude, nothing productive and positive will come out of that. It can't. It's like a black hole. Light doesn't escape, positivity can't get in. So you got to stay positive and look at it for what it is. You got to stay strong for your family, stay strong for your friends, stay strong for yourself. Okay? Because things will rebound. Things will get better if you are tenacious and you are persistent. It will break loose for you. It will happen. Trust me, I know. For all intent and purposes, dude, I am self-made. Okay? I didn't get to where I'm at, and trust me, I'm in no special place, but I don't have a college degree. I don't have a formal, quote unquote, formal education. Everything I learned on the job. Okay? And dude, I sat across the table from multi-million-dollar agencies selling them on shit. that I could do for them because of stuff I learned. I learned how to code. I learned how to design. I learned how to edit. I learned how to broadcast. Now, some of that I did get a little bit of education, so I can't lie there. I did go to school for a couple of those things. But most of the skills I learned, dude, I learned on the job. The video editing, I had basic skills in school, but I learned how to be an editor on the job. I sat in a dark editing room for ages, learning how to edit, learning how to hone my skills, learning how to be with a client. I learned how to work with clients by sitting across the table and learning how they work, learning how to talk to them. I learned how to do what I do right now here, broadcasting, talking to you, because I was on the air, dude. I worked in radio and I honed my skills. I'm not perfect. But you also got to believe in yourself. Some of it, dude, is part confidence. You got to have confidence in yourself. That whole thing about, what the hell? I always forget about this. We were just talking about this yesterday. What is it called? Imposter syndrome. That whole thing about imposter syndrome, it's just in your head. You got to embrace that. Dude, all of us, to some degree, are winging it. I don't give a shit who you are. At one point in everybody's life, somebody has winged it until they made it. Faked it till they made it. Some might argue there are some prominent politicians right now in the United States government that are doing that. Wonders are if they ever will make it. But I digress. It is okay to not be a master at everything you do. You just need confidence in yourself. Can you do it? Can you figure it out? Can you master it? Can you package it and sell it? Can you make a job, a living out of it? Will you be happy doing it? You got to think about these things, guys, because really, there is a movement going on. And believe it or don't, and I'm not knocking higher education because I'm not saying you shouldn't go out and get higher education, but you don't need a degree to be successful. You've heard it here. Yes, mark it down. Timestamp it. You don't need a degree to make a living and be successful. I am a living proof of that. I do not have a degree. Surprise. And I'm doing all right. I'm making good money. And if I lose this job, I'll make more money somewhere else because I'm confident. I exude confidence and I'm good at what I do. I know what I'm doing. I could go and do what I'm doing anywhere and be successful. You can too. You just need to be confident. Do not give up. Do not fall in that hole of darkness and depression and give up. And for God's sakes, man, you do need to treat finding a job like a job. And you need to time box it. Okay, so it's Friday, end of day. If you've been on the job hunt today already, it's time to unplug for the day, enjoy the rest of your night, enjoy the weekend, and then get right back on the horse on Monday. But you do need to get back on it like a job. You need to treat finding a job like a job until you get a job. And why do I say this? It's double-edged. So one reason is you can't have Monday come and then fuck off playing video games or going to get drunk at the bar. That's not going to work for you. And that is not a tenable solution, and that will end up putting you in AA and the poorhouse. Okay? You need to get up at 9 a.m. at the latest and start looking for a job and at least put in half a day doing it. You don't need to put an 8-hour day looking for a job. No one can do that and be effective anyway. I would say a good 3 to 4 hours on Monday putting in time finding that job. And then spend the rest of the time that's something that's productive, perhaps moving that needle forward in education, certification, something that is going to help look good on your resume, give you skills you don't already have, learn a new skill, something you can sell. And then 5 o'clock comes and you put it away and you live your life for the night. But you can't just keep looking for a job all day, every day, nights, weekends. Doesn't work. You'll burn out and you'll get more depressed. So time box this shit, because otherwise it'll just become this monotony that you can't get yourself out of. So I'm hoping some of this helped you. For those of you that are coming to happy hour saying, Dizzo, I don't have a job. It's hard for me to embrace happy hour. Dude, you can embrace happy hour just like you did when you had a job, because if you put in your time today looking for a job and you spent more time cultivating a skill or growing yourself professionally, then yes, you deserve to take a break today, embrace happy hour, and look forward to the weekend like the rest of us. You got to put it in its place, guys. You got to put it in the right positive place. Otherwise, the monotony will get to you and you'll start to grow that depression and the cycle will build on itself, and you will come to a blocker. So again, you got to live your life like you still have a 9-to-5 or whatever it is you had. Get up, do your thing, work at it, cultivate it, give yourself the confidence in knowing that you did what you were supposed to do to do that today, and then put it away like you were ending your day, and live your life with your family, your friends, and enjoy yourself, because this is a moment in time. It may not be the best moment in time, may not be the brightest or darkest moment in time, but it's a moment in time that will pass. And when that moment in time passes, you can look back and be proud of yourself to say, I did everything I could to secure this job. Hang in there, everybody. I know you got this. And for the rest of you who did put in a long day today, long week today, welcome to Happy Hour Operation. We do this every week, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And yes, I just got done talking for 20 minutes. What are we doing today? You're asking me. We're playing something different. I put out on the post that I didn't know what I wanted to play today. I put it in the community post on the YouTube channel. So you should check there. I put a lot of stuff there. And I actually put a call out for folks to say, hey, if you got something you want me to play today, let me know. Well, nobody said anything. So wasn't feeling the usual deck games that I play. I didn't want to play Slay the Spire again this week, even though I know you guys like that. Didn't want to play that. Didn't want to play Hellcard. I was demoing a few games. I was thinking about maybe bringing some of those to the channel, but I didn't want to bore you with that either. So today we're going to play Balatro. I've been playing this game. I've had this on my laptop. So what you're seeing on the screen right now is my PC. This is my Vengeance Corsair PC that you're looking at right now. Okay, I don't need that power to play this game, but I usually run Steam through that. But on my laptop, the computer that I use to stream out to you guys is my Mac, my PowerBook Mac, right? And on there I have Balatro as well, because this plays on the Mac or the PC. I usually have this laptop downstairs when I'm watching sports and other TV, just to noodle, because I can't sit still, so I'll play Balatro. So when I first downloaded Balatro, I was sitting in the living room watching football, and just had this, and I was playing games between, watching football, and I instantly got hooked on this game. It's just a stupid card game, but it's got buffs and other mechanics in it that make it really, really interesting. Really, really fun. And then it's got this weird retro vibe to it, the retro music in it, and kind of retro graphics. That's why you got the lines on the screen here. It's kind of retro-y. So I'll introduce this to you today. We'll see how you guys resonate to it. If you guys like it, let me know. But again, this is a game that I've been playing regularly, and I'm going to play it with you now. I'm not going to educate you fully on everything about it, just because if you like it enough, go look it up yourself. But I will tell you, it's basically, you get dealt cards. You're trying to build the best hands. There's joker cards you get that become multipliers. There's other multipliers that you can add to your cards to build up your score and get to the next hand. Okay, so I'm going to switch on over. So the music's going to be very abrupt here because I'm playing my cool music and it's going to jump into this weird retro music. But I want you to come along with me on this journey of playing Balatro here. Okay, isn't that groovy? It's pretty groovy. All right. So, did it remember? Yes, it did. My account goes across. Good. So, I've already unlocked a couple things. So, you got the red deck you can play, which I get a +1 discard for every round, which we'll talk about that in a minute. Blue deck, what I get a plus hand every round, which is very handy. Yellow starts with extra $10. You use the money to buy jokers and other add-on cards. Green deck, which this one is at the end of each round, I get $2 per remaining hand and then $1 per remaining discard, but I don't get any interest. This one I get a +1 joker slot, however, -1 hand every round. I don't like that one so much, and I haven't unlocked anything else. So I think we're going to do the blue deck for the extra hand. And we're going to go with base difficulty today, just so you can see, and we're going to go ahead and play. So I can skip the small blind, go into the big blind, and keep going, and things get going. But I mean, you need to really kind of start out low because you don't have the jokers up here to help buff your cards. I got to tell you, the last hand I played on here, I had some awesome jokers. I had 3 great jokers that just allowed me to go for a long period of time. So we'll select the small blind. So up here you see I have to hit 300 points to go to the next round. I've only got 5 hands to try to hit 300 points. In those 5 hands, I can use a combination of any cards to get the points. Cards are based on your typical poker hands. So straight, pairs, 2 pair, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, full house, flush, etc. Right? Obviously, the stronger the hand, the more points you get. Right? This also tells you a little bit about the points and shit that you can get. I don't care about showing you that so much, but you can kind of see the order, right? So you get the high card versus the pair, 2 pair, 3 of kind, so on and so forth. Another thing to note is you only have so many discards per hand. So I've got 3 discards, so that means any combination of cards I can get rid of 3 times. Okay, but I have 5 hands, so as you can see, there's a deficit here. I can only discard 3 times, although I have 5 hands to make 300. So you got to be particularly choosy and careful in how you do this, right? So right off the get-go, we don't have any jokers trying to get to 300. If we look at the run info again for a pair, it's a 10 times 2. So that's not quite enough to get there. So you got to think about other things. Well, I don't like any of these cards, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these cards. That's going to count for 1 discard. Okay, now 10, Jack, Queen, King, missing a 9. So I could try to do that. Did not get a 9, but I got 3 of a kind here. So when you select it, it'll show you right away what you're getting, okay? So 3 times 30, which is pretty sweet. And we could try that. Let's play that. So you can see how it's adding up. So we'll get, 180 points out of that. Not bad for a first hand. I've only got 1 discard left, so I got to be very careful. I've got a pair of kings here, so that's awesome. I'm going to throw in some other cards in here to get rid of some junk. It's like a free cleaning, as it were. You can play up to 5 cards. So. Almost there. I should easily do this, right? There's a pair right here, so I can do the jacks. Get rid of some more cards. There you go. We hit 300. So we made our quota for the first hand. Score comes at the end. So you made your points. I had 2 hands remaining, so I get $1 each for those. Not a bad thing. We're going to cash out. We got $5. So now in this between hands thing, you can buy things. You're at the store. You can get a joker. I can use a voucher if I had the money. I can open up a pack. Buffoon pack is great because these are full of jokers. I think you have 5 jokers, up to 5 jokers in your hand. And all these are buffs. Think of jokers as buffs. So I'm going to buy a buffoon pack. This one says add the number of times poker hand has been played this run to multi. I'm just going to do this one. So we're going to do the booster pack. So we got a misprint. So this is a random multi that will just change. And then this one, played aces give you plus 20 chips and plus 4 multi. So we're definitely going to do that one. And that's the one we got. Okay. I have $1 left. No, I got $5 left. I thought I had. Okay. Well, that's excellent. I'm going to go ahead and open up this one. So this will add a gold seal to my ace, which earns $3 when played. I can add another king to my deck or another 2. We're going to go ahead and select the ace. And I think that's it. That's all we're really going to do. So we're going to go to the next round. So keep in mind, this will give me 20 chips on played aces and plus 4 multi when scored. So we're going to go ahead and do the big blind here. We got to get 450 this time. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to play the aces because I have the multi up here for it. I'm also going to play these 2s, and I'm going to get rid of this random 6 as well. Yeah, see, it's already adding up. So that first hand, 1 hand. Beautiful. Right out the gate. Not bad, right? I have 4 hands remaining. Made some good money on that one. See what these new jokers are. Plus 1 multi per hand played. Minus 1 multi per discard. Okay. This one plus 3 for each joker card. Currently, it would be a plus 3. We'll go back. All right, 600 here. Discard 2 random cards per hand played. Okay, so you got to keep that in mind. You don't want to leave any good cards behind. I think we can get rid of these 3. Oh, I lost my queen. Oh well. So the hook is kind of like a boss battle, right? So weird shit happens during the boss battle. We only needed to play the 1 hand because my jokers that I have are awesome. So 1 hand, got my 4 for the remaining hands, and then I earned some interest, which is nice. So here we go. Next joker is a misprint. Not a bad thing to have. I could do an enhancement. I like having my jokers, so I'm going to do that. And then we're going to play the next round. So now we're back on a small blind. 800. Love the ace. Got a pair of 10s, pair of kings. We're going to go ahead and do that and get rid of this 2. Look at that, 23 multi. Oh my God, that was beautiful. That hand's done. It's not usually this easy, guys. I just got lucky with the jokers that I got. Trust me, the first time I played this, I lost my ass several hands. $4 each round. Gives the total sell value of all current jokers. Does that mean I lose them? I don't want to do that. $4 voucher, 1 consumable slot, spectral. These are great. Destroy 5 random cards in your hand. Creates a random rare joker. Sets my money to 0. Destroy 1 random card. And add 3 random enhanced face cards. 1 random, 2 random enhanced. Ooh. So we have that aces one. This is probably a good one. Now these enhanced aces are sweet. All right, so we're going to go ahead and play the next round. 1,200 this time. Look at that. Aces, beautiful. 7. Look at that. 2. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Buffoon pack to get ourselves another joker. We're feeling good about this. Played hearts with heart suit. Give +3 multi when scored. Beautiful. 50 chips if played. Hand contains a pair. Well, why wouldn't you? Get a lot of pairs. -1 hand size. Okay, that's fine. We got 3 of a kind here. Got us out of that one real quick. That was nice. Up to 5 playing cards. Of course, so we're going to add a enhanced card. Small blind again. 2,000 this time. 8, 9, 10, jack. No queen. So we'll play the 3 of a kind. We'll get rid of the 2 and the 4. I'm making it look too easy. It's not this easy. This is a good one if you don't have shit in your hand. Card, 50 chips, no rank or suit. Multi, let's see. Okay. That next round going. Need 3,000 this time. Pair of 8s, pair of 3s. Pair of 5s. Stone card, look at that. That was awesome. 6,500. Nice hand. This is really the magic of this game. Okay. It was $1 per card played. Oh, suck it. Well. 3 of a kind. Extra card. Three of a kind 2s. We got a full house here. Look at that. Look at that. Whew. 9,000. Excellent. Gotta hate those boss battles, man. They're tough. They all come out with these weird mechanics. Alright, we just about made our money back on that one. Level up a flush. Those are always fun. 100 chips, minus 5 chips for every hand played. Huh. I don't know if I like it. I like the multis better. Four. Alright, so we got this one we just did, so we use that. There are 3s, and we go to this 9. One hand, baby. One hand. Making the money. Making the money now. That's where Dizzo starts spending money like I'm going outside. Full house is more apt to be seen here. Oh, I don't have the room. 'Alright. Big blind time. 7,500. Pair of aces, pair of nines, get rid of this 2. We could do this. Make that 2 a little more special. So now we could do the pair of aces, pair of nines, and the stone card. Play that hand, baby. One hand. Like I said, I'm making it look too easy. It's more difficult than this. It's all about the jokers, man. If you get the right jokers, you can continue to progress. I mean, I'm gonna hit a wall here soon. Give the totals. I don't want to sell. Retrigger all played cards and final hand of round. Retrigger all played hands. 10,000. Decrease level played poker. Nine, 10, Jack, Queen. 8, 9, 10, Jack. We could do that. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. We'll save that. So they fucked me by lowering the level of my hand to level 1. Pair, I could do 7s. Okay, there we go. Pair of 7s, pair of jacks, stone card. That's helpful. We got this. So we got a pair of 10s here. We're gonna do this one. We don't even need to do that. So we'll just do the pair of 10s. And we're gonna play that. Good job. already got a full house. No, I don't. Okay, round 13, we need 11,000. There's our cards. Pair aces. Pair eights. 3. Special 3. Ooh, was not enough. Pair of jacks, pair of 3s. Okay, you might be wondering, why isn't he grabbing more jokers? Because I got my max. You can only have 5, and unless you can get rid of, in some way, sell them off, you can't do it. 16,500. We're starting to get to the point where it's getting tougher to hit these scores, okay? So a pair of kings. Get rid of this 2. Kings again. Pair of 7s. Pair of aces, very nice. Show the queen. Cards here. Could you have given me a queen? It would have been nice. Still have some discards here, so. There it is. 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. Pair of 9s, pair of 3s, and the okay. Let's see what kind of monstrosity we're walking into for the boss level here. pack. All right, what is this going to do? Play only one hand. What the fuck? What kind of fair shit is that? There was no way you were gonna win that. What kind of unfair shit is that? That's bullshit. We folded like a cheap suit. Alright, well, best hand was 8,000. Most played hand to pair. 127 cards played. 19 discarded. 24 purchased. 15 rounds. Well, that's Balatro. As you can see, it's fun. I like any game. It doesn't have to be a card game. Any game that has buffs like that you build on, mechanics that can build on. I like those a lot. Those are always a lot of fun. So, you know, depending on how you guys resonate to this, if you guys want to see more Balatro on the channel, I'll go ahead and I'll bring more to it. But that'll be it for now. As I said at the top of the stream, again, I want to raise my glass to those of you that are on the hunt for a new job. Finding yourself without regular income can add a lot of stress to you personally, but along your family as well. And I know that it's not a good time. And I speak from experience because, like I said, I myself have been unemployed more than one time. It's just the nature of the beast of the business I work in. So anything have to do with technology, you're always in a volatile situation, and it's always market driven. So like right now, I mean, I work in e-commerce software development, and with all this bullshit that our current president is doing, we might very well fuck the market up so goddamn much that companies start putting a hold on upgrading their websites, upgrading their e-commerce, and that could fuck me. So we're very real situation right here, and I certainly hope that at some point we get some sense here in the government and things get better, but we'll see. Short of that, let me a little housekeeping reminder. So the squad and I, we stream live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights, usually about 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, sometimes a little bit later, usually no later than 8:30. But I mean, we said Mondays on time, 7:30. Wednesday could be anywhere from 7:30, 8:30, depending on who's playing. If it's Ralph and I, we usually 7:30. Jason starts about 8:30 on Wednesdays. And then on Fridays, it could be anywhere from 7 to 8. Just because of the nature of our lives, right? But we are consistently streaming. And then some weeks we'll stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, like last week, we streamed every day. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All week. Last week was a very isolated incident, but we took advantage of it. It was great. We had some great games. We'll be playing Hunt Showdown tonight all night long. The whole trio is in effect. The entire squad will be here playing. And I am certainly looking forward to spending that time with them and with you. If you join us, we are very active in chat, so I would certainly recommend that you drop us a line in chat, say hello. And if you like the video, this one included, please put a like on it, because that helps us get traction with other people's feeds who don't know about Big Daddy Dizzo. And I would always encourage you to be a subscriber, help us build our community, be a member of our squad, help us grow the ranks, show us support and some love in that direction. I certainly would appreciate it. Well, episode 94 is in the books, and episode 95 is right around the corner, and we are rapidly approaching the end of season 2. Season 3 has got some great stuff lined up. There is a host of great games coming, guys, and I can't wait for the squad night to play some of the new ones that we have planned. And then I've got my eye on a lot of stuff. Like I said, I've been demoing a lot of things on Steam and be bringing you a lot of new things here on this stream here as well. So lots of good things on the Big Daddy Dizzo channel. I'll also recommend you to check out our playlist. Game Nights is a fun one. That's just me and you playing some games outside of the happy hour thing, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, check us out. Let us know what you think. In the meantime, stay out of trouble. Certainly appreciate you, and we'll check you out next time.
Hell yeah! Dizzo time, y'all! Grab a cold one and sit your ass down. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
And with that, that'll be it for this week. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Happy Hour Operation. I really appreciate you being here. If you like what you saw today, please hit that like button. It helps the channel gain traction on YouTube, and I'd love to reach more people just like you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I got one question for you. What are you waiting for? It's free. It helps you stay up to date with all of our latest episodes. Plus, you'll get first access to new content, behind-the-scenes fun, and plenty of exclusive tips to make your weekend even better. As always, stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And for God's sakes, man, it's the weekend. Get out there and make it happen. We'll talk to you soon.
He's a weekend warrior, Big Daddy Dizzo. He's not messing around.
Hell
Hell yeah! Rise up like Dizzo. He ain't got no time for no damn jerkies. This is Dizzo we're talking about. He's a weekend warrior, Big Daddy Dizzo. Rise up like Dizzo when I live into work. You're standing at the doorstep to the weekend. It's time to make it happen. Hell yeah!
yeah.
He's not messing around. He's a weekend warrior. Let's make it happen. It's Dizzo time.
As my boy Big